The story of how the young, stunning Dill ever got to be 80. Once upon a time there was a dashing British man. When he was a young lad, he wished upon a star that one day he could marry a woman who was fun, loved to travel, wanted to own many teeny tiny little dogs, and most of all, was stunning. Across the ocean, in the little town of Augusta, in the grand state of Peaches, a little cat-eyed baby was born. Her parents said, "Dang, she is so stunning looking that one day we'll let her ride on a float and she can do that Miss America wave." Now that is stunning. That stunning looking Molly, as they like to call her, had a brother and a sister. Who cares about them? This is about the birthday girl. Well, the family moved around a lot, and that stunning looking Molly even got to run a laundry biz for her dad, and sure enough, she rode on a float. They hung a cowbell around her neck on one of the floats, and on another float they had her picking cotton. But that gal managed to do all that and still do her Miss America wave. For being able to do all that simultaneously, she instantly became a Texan. Because we all know you don't mess with Texas. This young, stunning American gal really wanted to be married in a red dress, and there was only one beau who would let her do that, and you guessed it, it was the lad who had wished upon a star. Besides, Molly Dillard was really tired of her name and liked it when her beau called her Dillhoueth. So she made her red dress, jumped on a boat, did the Miss America wave back at her family, and away she went. She and her new hubby moved around a bit and found a teeny little place where they could take a bath while she cooked their dinner. The young, stunning Dillhoueth walked miles and miles every day in the snow and the fog to buy her dashing British husband some meat. Oh, and by the way, once they moved to the States, she promised that she would always cook meat for him, even if it meant putting it in a pie. While traveling about, they had a couple stunning-looking kids who always looked great in pictures. As those kiddos were growing up, the young, stunning Dillhoueth made all their clothes, especially their prom dresses. It was quite embarrassing for one of the kids because he rather preferred wearing tights. This tights-wearing lad grew up and took the name Prince Lawyer. He nabbed a gal who happened to be named Princess Lawyer, had some kids, and immediately started a love affair with Hawaii. The other child, who was identical to her cousin, decided to carry on the stunning name and move to the Bright Lights area of California. There she met many famous people and, like her mother, never got old. Ever. I mean it. She still looks 21. So anyway, that stunning-looking Dillhoueth moved up to where it is really hot or really cold and continuing to be stunning as only she could. She painted stunning pictures, she worked on stunning NAM reports, and in her spare time created stunning-looking bouquets for some of her nieces' weddings. One of those nieces was extraordinarily stunning as well, but rather than take on the stunning name, she went with a variation of that theme. Gorgeous. The Howard family had many teeny tiny dogs over the years, with one becoming a wonder dog who could walk miles and miles to school in the snow, not even wearing his leash. His name was Brigadoon. The other dogs had to wear sonar collars because they would get lost in the 100 feet of snow that would fall for 9 months of the year on the Michigan calendar. The young, stunning Dillhoueth passed her days away doing a really big bunch, I mean a super big bunch of churchy things, and balanced many plates on sticks for the Episcopal Church. The Bish was so pleased with Dillhoueth's work that she made her do it for years and years until finally Dillhoueth said, "Enough of this dang church stuff, I quit." No, she didn't say that. A Texan never quits. Another thing that this young, stunning Dillhoueth did was watch a bazillion hours of soccer with her dashing British hubby. Now that's love. She sat dutifully by his side, until he made her scoot over and knitted and purled for hours. While knitting and purling, she prayed. Man, could that gal pray. She prayed, and voila, prayer shawls appeared. For a long time she knitted and purled until one day the bracelets on her arm made her tired, and she resigned herself to a life of dragging that bangled arm on the ground behind her. Oddly enough, she never looked older. As a matter of fact, the family believes that, like Samson with his hair, those 50 or more bracelets may be the way she stays so young. She may be 80 years old on paper, but the young, stunning Dill will never look that way. The end. Happy birthday, Aunt Dill.